It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome in to your Daily Community Briefing. Michael Watkins here with you on this Friday as we close out another week here on WBON TV Channel 9. Thank you for being with us here all weekend, folks. We hope you've had a good week. And as we move into the weekend, lots of information to get to. We'll start right out with our sponsors first. We're brought to you today by Bishop Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with help from Bishop Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop service your mower and power equipment. They are located on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We're also brought to you by Mountain Adventures. Mountain Adventures is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. All the fruits, vegetables, and 2 farm meats sold inside the store, and they are located at 68 River Drive over in Estill County. And Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Spring is a great time to get your home or business looking its best. See Larry at Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply for their huge selection of trees and shrubs. Well, the Kentucky State Police Electronic Crime Branch arrested Sean Patrick Pierce, 29 years of age, on charges related to child sexual abuse material. Pierce was arrested as the result of an undercover Internet Crimes Against Children investigation. The KSP Electronic Crime Branch began the investigation after discovering the suspect uploading images of child sexual exploitation online. The investigation resulted in the execution of a search warrant at a residence in Campton on May 6th. Equipment used to facilitate the crime was seized and taken into KSP's forensic laboratory for examination. The investigation is still ongoing, but Pierce is currently charged with 20 counts of possessing or viewing matter portraying a minor in a sexual performance and 1 count of distribution of matter portraying a minor in a sexual performance. These charges are Class D felonies, punishable by 1 to 5 years in prison. Pierce was lodged in the Three Forks Regional Jail. Governor Andy Beshear announced today that the Federal Disaster Unemployment Assistance, or the DUA, is available for residents in 9 Kentucky counties hit hard by severe flooding during the winter. Individuals who became unemployed or those who are self-employed and had work interrupted in those 9 counties as a direct result of severe storms, flooding, landslides, and mudslides between February 27th and March 14th are eligible to apply for DUA benefits through the Kentucky Office of Unemployment Insurance. Following Governor Beshear's request, President Joe Biden issued a major disaster declaration on April 23rd that designated 9 Kentucky counties. Those counties include Breathitt County, Clay County, Estill County, Floyd, Johnson, Lee, Magoffin, Martin, and Powell counties as disaster areas. In order to qualify for DUA benefits, claimants in eligible counties must show that their employment or self-employment was lost or interrupted as a direct result of the disaster and that they are not otherwise eligible for regular unemployment insurance benefits under state or federal law. Farmers and other self-employed individuals who are traditionally ineligible for unemployment insurance benefits may qualify for DUA. Affected individuals should visit the Kentucky Career Center website, that's kcc.ky.gov, or you may call 502-875-0442 to file their initial claim. The deadline to apply for assistance is June 5th. When filing a claim in person, self-employed individuals should bring a copy of their 2020 income tax return. All applicants need to supply a photo ID and bill showing their current address. Disaster unemployment assistance is funded by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and benefits are not charged to employers. Speaking of all the spring floods and everything else that went on, the small town of Betaville is still recovering from the spring floods, and for longtime residents, it's not unusual. The town has been through 4 major floods, with the most recent one being in the city's 4th worst time of all time. Congressman Hal Rogers is seeking $2.5 million to fund any Army Corps or an engineer's survey in order to ascertain the best solution to prevent future flood damage. If approved, the survey is expected to take 2 years to complete. The United States is one step closer to an international treaty goal as bluegrass chemical activity chemical crews supported delivery of the last of the nation's stockpiled VX projectiles for destruction. Part of the U.S. Army Chemicals Material Activity, or the BGCA, safely and securely stores the nation's chemical weapons, one of the 2 remaining stockpile locations, and supports delivery of them for destruction. This week marks a BGCA milestone when the last of nearly 13,000 VX nerve agent filled projectiles stored on Bluegrass Army Depot were delivered to the Bluegrass Chemical Agent Destruction Pilot Plant. Crews of trained toxic material handlers began moving munitions mid-2019 at the start of the ongoing H-Mustard projectile campaign. The experienced chemical crews, inventory specialists, quality assurance specialists, ammunition surveillance inspectors, and monitoring personnel insurance, each delivery is performed safely and in accordance with all governing regulations. Following munitions verification, inventory specialists ensure documentation is complete and correct before conducting a full inventory of the munitions remaining in the earth-covered magazine. Well, following the President and Governor's disaster declaration, help is now available to those in Kentucky that have suffered due to flooding and winter weather from earlier this year. The Federal Emergency Management Agency is one of the organizations that aim to work hard to get Kentuckians back on track. For more information on what options are available to receive disaster assistance, here is WBON-TV's News Director, Marissa Hempel.
Kentucky was one of a handful of states that have received disaster assistance, and our area we're pretty much right smack dab in the middle of some of the most effective counties. I know there's 26, I believe, right now. Do you care to kind of give some background about how we became eligible for this and if this is kind of out of the ordinary?
We've got 2 different declarations here in a sense. One is what we call public assistance, and that's assistance that's provided to fix infrastructure damage. That is roads, bridges, debris removal, emergency response, that sort of thing. And I believe that's for 26 counties. Then we have our individual assistance program, which is assistance obviously to individuals, households, families, people. And there we have 9 counties that have been declared or designated. We've got to be careful about how many counties we're talking about. Now, the governor has in fact asked to conduct preliminary damage assessments in additional counties for individual assistance. We had 1,138 registered individuals in the designated counties, in the 9 designated counties. And we've already sent out $567,000 in assistance. So it's moving along pretty quickly. The one thing I want to be sure of to let your listeners and viewers know is if you had any damage, please go ahead and get registered with FEMA. And you can do that online at disasterassistance.gov. That's one word, disasterassistance.gov. You can call at 800-621-3362, or you can download the FEMA app onto your smartphone, and that will take you right to us as well.
Now, you did mention that some people might have hesitancy to even apply. They might think it's too long of a process or the damage isn't great enough. Is there any burden where it starts?
I would encourage anyone who may have had some flooding, may have had some wind damage, may have had a tree fall on them, to go ahead and apply. We have inspectors who are going to assess the damage. We're doing some of that remotely, interestingly enough. But that's a determination that gets made based on your application when you make it.
And when you mentioned remotely, would that just be walking around your house with your cell phone and like filming it?
Kind of. Yeah, it's actually working with the inspector who may be remote. It may be that they just do it from the outside. They may ask you to go in and send. I mean, one of the things that we certainly encourage people to do is take photographs of the damage they've had so they can document that. And the truth of the matter is, we encourage people to, get into recovery mode as quickly as you can. Don't leave the mess until FEMA's come to inspect. Go ahead, take some photographs of it, clean it up. If you have to go out and buy materials, spend money, make sure you save those receipts. And hopefully then we'll be able to help you.
Again, the deadline to file for a FEMA physical damage relief loan is June 22nd. Thanks, Marissa. It's now time for our first commercial break here on the newscast, folks. Thanks for being with us. Lots of information to get to when we come back here on the WBON TV Daily Community Briefing on WBON TV Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985.
Back here on our newscast, folks. Thanks for being here with us. Brought to you today by Affordable Heating and Air. For all your heating and air needs, call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning at 859-779-0122. We're also brought to you by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. And we're also brought to you by Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. Davis & Powell Funeral Home has the best aftercare in the business. When every detail counts, remember Davis & Powell Funeral Home. For the first time since 2019, EKU is returning to an in-person graduation. Spring 2021 graduation will be held this morning and Saturday at Roy Kidd Stadium. Each student received 7 tickets for friends and family to attend. Motorists should expect delays in the area near the university. This morning, the College of Justice and Safety held their commencement ceremonies at 9 a.m. At 2 p.m., the College of Health Sciences underwent its graduation, and tonight at 7 p.m., EKU's College of Business and Technology will hold its graduation. Check-in begins at 5 p.m. at the baseball stadium. On Saturday, the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences will hold commencement at 9 a.m., followed by 2 p.m. by the College of Education, and College of Sciences graduation will follow that as well. Congratulations to all those seniors graduating at Eastern Kentucky University. Earlier this week, the FC Cincinnati FCC announced the launch of its FC Cincinnati Youth Affiliate Program, and the Madison United Soccer Association is excited to announce that Madison United Flyers is one of 7 clubs that are founding affiliates of this new program. This new program will provide Flyers players the opportunity to hone their skills and be exposed to professional soccer. MUSA President Mac Jackson said this has been a long time coming as we started the process of this partnership roughly a year ago. I'm hoping this will increase the want for kids in Madison County to come out and play soccer. This affiliation with FC Cincinnati will increase the development and standard of play through training and educational resources. I'm positive that this partnership will push Madison United Soccer Association to the next level. The affiliate program really is the foundation of the FC Cincinnati development pyramid that starts with youth players and goes all the way up through the first team. That's coming from the FCC Director of Player Development, Larry Sunderland, said in a press release yesterday. This is really the first step to becoming an elite-level player and potentially a homegrown player for FC Cincinnati down the line. MUSA says they are excited by this partnership and that they aim to be the club young players go to develop soccer skills in Central Kentucky. The Kentucky State Police Richmond Post, which provides coverage for Madison, Clark, Estill, Lee, Owsley, Jackson County, Mercer County, Boyle, Lincoln, Garrett, and Jessamine counties will be conducting periodic traffic safety checkpoints at locations approved by the Kentucky State Police Policy and Procedures Manual. These checkpoints will be conducted in an effort to enforce the traffic laws of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Special attention will be paid to occupant protection, seatbelt adherence, sobriety, insurance, and registration violations. You can find the link to the checkpoints at WBONTV.com. For Montgomery County residents, the Montgomery County Fiscal Court is partnering with Rumpke to offer all county residents a free trash disposal day for non-hazardous household waste on May the 8th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The event will take place at the Montgomery County landfill. Residents must provide proof of residency prior to disposal. For additional information, contact the Montgomery County Solid Waste Division at 859-498-8716 or call Rumpke at 859-498-3322. Well, drug use has impacted everyone in our community, either directly or indirectly. The Madison Opioid Response and Empowerment Program, also known as MORE, is working hard to create lasting change. From reducing the stigma attached to substance use disorders to increasing prevention efforts in the school system, the program is offering hope to our friends and neighbors that need it the most. To learn even more about MORE, please visit facebook.com/MORE Madison County, or you can go online to foothillscap.org. Be sure not to miss the More Recovery Rally on May 15th. This online virtual event will celebrate those living in recovery and provide resources to individuals struggling with addiction. Well, drivers who use KY 1645 or Kirkland Avenue and Old Pike near the Estill County Golf Course and the Golf Club, but just outside of Ravenna, will need to find an alternate route for the most of May as work takes place on a safety project to revise a curve near the golf course. The road will be closed between mile points 1.7 and 1.8 from Monday, May 10th until May the 30th. Access to the golf course will remain from the Cow Creek side of KY 1645. A signed detour involving KY 52 and KY 1571 will be posted. Vehicles less than 11 feet 2 inches in height can use the one-lane railroad underpass on KY 1571 to bypass the closure. Vehicles exceeding that height will have to use KY 52 across Tipton Ridge, which is the marked detour. Signs will be posted in advance of the closed route to alternate and alert drivers to necessary detours. It's now time for our second commercial break, folks. As always, we'll wrap up the show and end the week with those coronavirus numbers. A big day today for Madison County. We'll tell you what that is when we come back on the newscast live on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Sticks & Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks & Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks & Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985.
Back here on the newscast, brought to you by Holland Sons Auto Care, Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue here in Richmond, and Batteries Unlimited. Before we get into those individual county numbers and the current incidence rate for each county as well, let's get a recap of the Governor Beshear report, where Beshear talks about the new loosening of COVID restrictions.
Thursday, Governor Andy Beshear announced the number of new COVID cases as well as the positivity rate are both showing a slight increase in numbers.
Today's COVID update, 655 new cases of COVID-19. While our days have been a little different, we seem to be tracking last week pretty closely. We'll see what happens the rest of the week. Positivity rate, though, seems to be creeping up a little bit day by day, 3.51%. We're going to hope that we see that starting to go down. 6 total deaths, 5 from the local health departments, the regular method, 1 from our audits.
Despite the small increase in yesterday's numbers, the governor announced he's increasing the capacity for outside gatherings and for businesses.
So starting Friday, May 28th, all events, indoors and outdoors, with under 1,000 people can now be held at 75% capacity. That includes retail, hair salons, restaurants, movie theaters, gyms. It also includes weddings, memorial services, all of those activities that will be under 1,000. In addition, starting on May 28th, indoor and outdoor events with more than 1,000 people will be moved up to 60% capacity. Listen, we're talking one more change. This is being made today. Small groups where 100% of people are fully vaccinated, meaning they've gotten either Johnson & Johnson or both shots of the others in 2 weeks. The mask mandate will no longer apply to them, even though they are indoors, but has to be 100% vaccinated.
From the Channel 9 newsroom, I'm Ron Likens.
Thanks, Ron. As we look at the numbers today for Madison County, 11 new cases. This is the 4th straight day with at least 10 or more new cases in Madison County. And the Madison County Health Department wanting to stress that this pandemic is not over and that they want everybody to have a safe and enjoyable weekend. The number of active cases now in Madison County, 97, and our current incidence rate is 9.7. That is the average daily cases per 100,000 population. Madison County, as of right now, still in that yellow category for the current incidence rate. There are 8 counties in the red. Powell County with the highest current incidence rate in the state today, with 59 is their number. The other 7 counties are Simpson, Hickman County, Montgomery, Menifee, Bath County, Robertson County, and Lewis County. The only 2 counties that remain in the green are Cumberland and Elliott County. And we talked about Madison County's number at 9.7, a slight uptick from the 9.5 of yesterday. Estill County back up in the orange at 14.2, Jackson County at 5.4, Rockcastle County at 15.4, Garrett County at 6.5, Jessamine County at 14, Fayette County and Clark also in the orange, Fayette County at 11.8, and Clark County at 18.5. As we look around the state, again, only 8 counties in the red. A lot of counties still lingering in that orange or yellow category. We'll see how those numbers compare when we come back on Monday to the numbers today on this Friday edition. EKU wrapping up their spring semester today. They gave us the number for the number of cases for the total semester. There were 264 total cases as of today. Graduation today and tomorrow. 262 have already recovered. There is only 1 still active. Folks, we hope you have a great weekend and enjoy some time out with the family. It's supposed to be a nice weekend weather-wise. If you missed the weather report, you can check out the entire weather forecast with WBON TV's Grindle and Morton up on our website. Also, don't forget about Monday's Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show, a big Monday sports show coming up for you on the other side of the weekend, folks. We'll see you then. From all of us here, have a great, safe weekend and the WBON TV newscast on WBON TV Channel 9.